Hello and welcome to the latest series of Fight Diaries, which is sponsored by UK Fightwear. I am joined by Jason the Assassin Radcliffe, who was preparing for a middleweight fight this weekend at UCMMA with Muhammad Ali, but unfortunately we've just found out now, as in this minute, that there's been a bit of change of plans. So, Jason, do you want to let us know what's happening?
Well, I've found out today that Muhammad Ali actually pulled out of our middleweight fight at UCMA 32 on February the 2nd. I'm a bit gutted about it because I was well pumped for that fight. I drilled a lot of different techniques for that fight. It's very short notice of him pulling out. Do you know what I mean? But the show goes on. Man, I'm always going to be ready to fight, and whoever steps up is still going to get the same punishment as, I was willing to give Muhammad Ali. So,
I mean, it must be hard because obviously, this is the time of year this fight is. It means you've sacrificed a lot preparing for this fight. You've probably missed Christmas. You've probably missed New Year. You've not been out. Yeah. So it must. How does it make you feel when you've gone through that, which is worth it to get yourself ready for this big fight? And then 5 days before, your opponent pulls out. And I understand as well that he's not given a reason for pulling out as well, which is a little bit of an insult, isn't it?
It is. We're now in, the ending of the last week of January, Our fight's not until Saturday, so we've still got 5 days until the actual fight, So, preparation always had to have started just before Christmas, you know what I mean? I'm just gutted about the whole situation where, I didn't really have a good Christmas. All my family was eating big meals and I was down to a veggie diet and, got down to New Year's and everyone went out and, had a nice time and stuff and I was, indoors. And, it's just like, it's a bit, I don't know, man, it's just a bit of an insult, you know what I mean? That I had to sacrifice so much and, drilled so much things for that particular fight, and it's just thrown it back in my face.
Yeah, it's such a shame. Now I know obviously the promotion's UCMMA, and obviously they're known for putting on great events and great fights, and he's obviously got quite a lot of guys on his roster. So do you think you will get another opponent? Are you confident in that?
Yeah, I'm confident. I know UCMA, and Dave O'Donnell and the other staff that work with UCMA, they'll always try to put on a good show. You know what I mean? So, I'm confident that they will find me, a credible opponent, and the show will go on.
Yeah, I'm sure they will, and all your hard work and all your sacrifice is going to pay off because it just does. When you put that kind of work, it's got to be karma. It's going to pay off for you. What we'll do, we'll do what we originally planned. Let's talk about what happens now with your last week. I mean, obviously this has affected you quite a bit today, but I know you found out later on in the day. So what have you been doing with yourself before you found out in getting yourself prepared mentally, physically for this fight? So what training have you done today for Saturday?
Well, today, it's just the last final stages, of training. It's nothing hard, So I do my regular boxing in the morning with Dominic Negus, at Sparta 300. My normal boxing, my pad work, and we're just, fine tuning the finer things. And so I got down there about 8 o'clock this morning. Done about an hour work down there. Nothing strenuous, nothing too fast. You know what I mean? Just slow work, slow technical drills, and got a little sweat on down there. And then I rested, got home, rested for a few hours. Had a nice little lunch. You know what I mean? And then I fell asleep, and then I woke up about roughly around 2-3 o'clock, and I got ready for coming to the London Shoot Fighters within the evening. So that was my main focus for the day today, was just fine tuning the finer things.
Now, obviously, one of the big things in the last week is cutting the weight. Roughly, how much weight are you walking at now, and how much do you have to cut for Friday?
Well, at the minute, I'm walking around at 90 kilograms. So, by Saturday, I got to weigh. Well, on Friday at the weigh-in at the press conference at UCMA, I got to be at 84 kilograms. So, I got to roughly lose 6 kilograms, roughly, within 4 days.
And how do you...
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable. I've always on the last week always tried to, be at the roughly 91, 90 stage of the final weight cut.
So you feel that going into your last week, you've got yourself fully prepared, and the cut should be okay this week then?
Oh yeah, 100%, no doubt. This is not the first time I've done it. So I'm confident. I like to stay strong. I like to have my nice breakfasts in the morning and stuff like that, and I like to stay roughly 90 kilograms up until the final weight cut, and then I'll cut the rest.
And obviously, you were talking about your day, and obviously, a big thing about you last week is going to be your diet as well. And you said about you having lunch, and so what kind of food do you eat? What kind of food have you eaten today? With it being so close to your fight, and obviously, were you having to think about your weight as well?
Well, it would never be, for lunch. I'm a big fan of couscous, and I'm never on the last week of the fight week. I'm never a big fan of heavy carbs, never. So I tried to get in. I tried to get a bit of couscous in for the final week. A lot of chicken and a lot of vegetables and salad. To be honest, so today I had grilled chicken. I had a mixed salad with some grilled peppers, mixed red, green, and peppers and all that type of fancy stuff, and some couscous. Man, it was lovely. Went down a treat.
So obviously, the big news that's happened today, obviously with Muhammad Ali pulling out of the fight, that's got to affect you mentally. I mean, I just don't know how it couldn't. You're human at the end of the day. How has that left you feeling, and will that affect your preparation in the last week then, with your fight only 5 days away?
Well, we've done set drills for Muhammad Ali, but I'm an all-round MMA fighter anyway. So the set drills that we've done for Muhammad Ali was, to exploit all his holes in his game. But other than that, I've been doing, my wrestling, my Muay Thai, everything, my jiu-jitsu, my striking. So all round, I'm ready for anything. So, it has affected me, from when I got the news this evening. It has affected me a little bit, but, I'm mentally strong. On the last week, you have to be mentally strong anyway. So, I'm still in kill mode. So, let's go, man.
Well, before we wrap things up today, we always like to. It's always good to take notice of the people around you that have helped get you ready for this. So, if you want to do any shout outs for your gym, your family, and also mention any sponsors, the people that make your fight gear, just give them a shout out now, and we'll do that at the end of each episode as well.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to my London Street Fighters, Alexis, Paul. My teammates down there that have put me through a lot of ups and downs in the past months. UK Fightwear for supporting me with my fight gear and stuff. Mogul Fight Management, my management company. British Fighter for sorting out my assassin tee. If you've not seen my assassin tee yet, you'll see it, this Saturday at UCMA 32. Yourself, MMA Mental, for being there for me, helping me out with the podcast and for the exposure and stuff. Big thanks to you. Lux Watches, another sponsor that's helped me throughout my career and stuff. Man, there's so many different names, man. Cutting Edge Supplements, give me the right supplements, to get me through my camp and make sure that I've got what I need. And everyone else, man, has been there. I'm still a bit, fuzzed about the whole Muhammad Ali pulling out at the minute. So, just gotta sleep off tonight and just, relax and, wake up tomorrow, and tomorrow will be another day, man.
Absolutely. Well, today we really appreciate you coming on. We're looking forward to doing this week. So just so everyone knows, we're 5 days out from the fight. We don't know who he's fighting yet, but Jason will be fighting on Saturday. We'll be back tomorrow for another countdown show.